Hi everyone, this is Rashmika Mandanna and you're watching me exclusively on Zoom.
Hi, this is Amina Sheikh here, and with me today I have the sensation who's making a lot of sensational news thanks to Pushpa 2. So join me as I welcome Rashmika Mandana only on Zoom channel.
Thank you.
Lovely to have you.
Lovely to be
And we
talking
could
to you.
see that glow on you, the 600 crore glow on your
Oh.
face. And more than that, I must say that.
Oh, sweet, thank you.
Shivali has become so famous, so popular, and it's not only this movie, it's Animal also, which has been doing rounds, and people are loving her performance. They love that, the wifey kind of a role you get
Yeah,
into,
yeah,
but
yeah,
at the
yeah.
same time, who knows her value?
Yeah.
How was it playing this one for you?
Amazing, yeah. Like not in every film do you get the opportunity to portray the actor in you. And when you get that opportunity, I'm someone who like wants to make a use of it. And like, of course, you do all the bits where you're somber, you're like enduring, you're giving the love and caring, and all of that you do. But when you get a scene where the whistles are going to be for you, it's the most special. And I feel like today, when I'm getting those whistles and the hoots and the screams in the theater for my performance, it really, really makes me happy. Yeah.
And I could see that joy on your face, that the eyes are like literally moist.
Yeah, yeah.
The film has done wonders, and when I watched, I was with my mother, and I really loved it.
Oh, mum.
Yeah,
How sweet.
we decided like we'll watch it together.
So
She was not able to
sweet.
walk, but she came for this movie, so that's a very big thing
Oh,
for me.
thank you, thank
myself.
you. Yeah.
And when we watched, the very first dialogue which really caught my attention was, एक फोटो के चक्कर में यहाँ तख्ते बदलती है. What do you have to say about that? That dialogue was really like, he literally took for the wife, CM के साथ में picture चाहिए, and the entire story unfolds. What do you have to say on that?
I think that is us being pure to the relationship that Shivali and Pushpa has. I think that's what husbands and wives do today, but of course in different degrees. But when you are a wife and when you're a husband, their priorities become your own. And that's what Pushpa did. Like he says, Shivali, like wives don't ask much from the husbands, but when they ask these small things, if you can't do, then how am I a man?
Yeah.
I think that is love. And Pushpa and Shivali have just portrayed the love, that pure love. And yeah, and people today, I think somewhere feel connected, somewhere feel like this is us, or we want to be this. So that's why I think there's so much love pouring in.
That's true. And as we talk about this one also, Rashmika, a very important part of the chapter was the male egos, the fight of the male egos for one sorry. And how the entire scene unfold, and he gets so happy, like, oh my god, I've achieved something. He didn't really care about the mess which has been created around, or whatever crime is taking place, or but that ego satisfaction of just getting a sorry. And then how the story unfolds, and so many things have happened. Do you feel that, even in reality, so many times we feel like, oh, we should not get carried away with what has been shown in films. But so many times we see that, in a far away, places also, there are these egos which, people battle on a daily basis, the human egos, the fragile egos of humans, in overall, scenes like that. What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on this would be, back in the day, like there was wars fought because of egos. What separates me and you today is our egos, good or bad. Like my mom used to say this. She's like, the air we breathe, the food we eat, the land we live in, and everything around us is the same. We're living in this world. But the only thing differentiating us is our egos, with the experiences you've had, with the upbringing that you've had. So I feel like if kings have fought battles because of egos, good or bad, again, like that's giving the answer itself. Like today, Pushpa and Shekhawat, the thing is, okay, say sorry. And he's a man who's like, I don't want to say sorry because, like, I have done. See, let me tell you. What do you think is the root cause of a war? Like, someone would have said something, and that would have upped and upped and upped, and it would become, okay, a full-fledged war.
True.
You know, things start from a very small matter. And there's a lot of lives lost. Okay, this conquer has to happen, that conquer has to happen, and all of these things happen. So today it's the same thing in the film. It's like Shekhawat and Pushpa. Pushpa doesn't want to say sorry to Shekhawat, and Shekhawat is like, I just want him to say sorry. You know, it's like we all live this life according to our egos, and that's Sukku sir has been so smart, because this happens every day. Like sometimes imagine like you and I, and we're like, it's not my mistake, so I'll not say sorry, because that's my
True.
like that's my opinion, and it might not give a very good relationship between you and me. And he's just played around it. It's the most normal, natural human thing, and he's portrayed it in such a magnitude that today people are like, see, like this is all the story was. But a man who's able to take that and make a story out of it and show it in this visual treat is a game changer. Like it's magical. It's mind blowing. And yeah, I think it's fascinating.
And the fascination is seen, you know, overall.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now, people are loving it. And because people are loving it so much, Pushpa 3 has already been announced, leading to a lot of speculations, because Vijay Deverakonda took to his social media also, and he was, you know, congratulating.
I didn't understand that.
So basically, he wrote that, you know, I'm happy to work with you in the film. Now that is leading to a speculation that is he also part of Pushpa 3?
Oh,
So is
because
that-
I read it and I'm like, I'm not understanding what is happening. What is happening? Like,
So
of course, we
is he a
didn't
part
talk
of it or
about
no?
it.
Is he?
No.
No.
I don't think so. As in, if he was, I would have known. Like Sukku sir
Because
would
what
have told.
happened is, you know, the way it ends, you know, and in the end they say that, you know, wo aaya kya?
Huh.
The politician says that,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
there is an
yeah.
introduction of the character. Now,
Ah.
when the burning thing happened, even Shekhawat was burnt.
Ah.
So some are assuming that, okay, that burnt hand, you know, which is showcased on the top of the hill, could be, you know, Fahad. But there are assumptions that probably it's the introduction of the character of Vijay Deverakonda.
Oh.
Yes.
No, see, I'm as clueless as you are.
Yeah.
Because every scene in Pushpa 2 also, we got to know of it while we were shooting. And Sukku sir likes keeping the suspense, likes keeping the mystery. So I'm as clueless as you are. Like when I was watching the film, I'm like, who's this? So like no. I don't think. I don't know. Anything is a possibility these days. So I'm just like clueless.
Especially like when we heard like 6 years of waiting. Honestly, Rashmika, you're making people wait a lot now, because Animal 2, Animal 3, then there is this one, Pushpa 3. So there's a long wait already which is taking place. And I was discussing on Twitter also, you know, regarding this, and I was like, no, yeah, I mean, like all his movies, you know, be it Ranbir Kapoor, be it yours, you know, there's a long wait. I'm going to be there in these 6 years. I don't know where I'm going to be, you know.
Yeah.
So how? Why are you making us wait for so long now for
See,
your movies?
good things take time. Let's just say that.
Touch wood.
But touch wood, thank you. Swami, thank you. But also, films this scale will need a lot of prep. Like we were shooting Pushpa for like almost 1.5, 2 years, and today you see why we were taking this time. And the post-production and everything takes a lot of time, especially when the film is this scale. And also depends on each team working on the script. But sorry, I will have to make you guys wait. And at least like after Pushpa 2, part 1 to part 2, yeah, there was a bit of a waiting, but part 2 to part 3, there's going to be a lot of waiting. So just give us some time, please.
I just hope I have hair on me.
No,
by then, yeah,
you
touch
will.
wood.
You'll be fully
Yeah.
fine. You'll be fully healthy and happy.
Yeah, I'm sure. But, you know, the same thing happened for me, you know, for Bahubali also. I was like, oh, Bahubali 2, I don't know when it's going
Yeah,
to come.
who killed
Who-
Katappa?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you're just waiting.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in this movie, a very important chapter which was shown, which of late a lot of movie makers are trying to focus on, women's safety, respect for women, and at the same time, and you know, when he gets to know that, you know, he's going to be blessed with a baby super soon, he prays for a baby girl because of the name. You know, and that is what the patriarchy happens, you know, in the structure of our society, Indian society, for so many years. While women are here, you know, growing up, you know, growing and glowing and making names internationally, still there is that, you know, that one portion of, you know, society which still doesn't accept women in a certain manner or want a name, you know, attached to it, the legacy of it. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's definitely a personal choice. See, like with at least in just this generation, we have parents who tell the girl babies, okay, you go do whatever you want and we will support you.
Yeah.
We also have parents who are like, don't go outside after this time in the night, you know, it's not safe for you. We have both of these, and we live in a country like that, and this is a world's matter. It's not even our country.
Exactly.
It's like, it's the same thing across the globe. So here we spoke a lot about women respect and women's safety, and of course, like you said, he wants a girl baby so because of the name. And I feel like this is Pushpa's character. This is Pushpa's world. We're addressing the issues in this world. So this is very specific to here. You know, we can't generalize one matter to everyone, but at the same time, respecting women is across the globe. Looking after women's safety is across the globe. Like today, when example he says, Shivali is my wife, I listen to her and the world will see what will happen if I listen to her. That is the love Pushpa has for Shivali. That's the love men have for women. You know, that's the respect men have for women. So this exists. Sukumar Sir is just confident enough to show that. You know, so I think it's portrayed in the most beautiful way. I think it's really smart. I think that's what is pulling the families in today, because everyone wants to show like them being respected. Nobody likes disrespect, right?
True.
So I think that's a really smart thing he's done. And he is a man like that. You should see him. He, like, for him, women are the most beautiful creatures. And what he has shown on screen is him in real life. He loves, respects women so much. You see it. You see it on and Allu Arjun also. It's just Pushpa thing. I love it.
Pushpa thing, yeah, of course. And as we talk about Pushpa thing, there is also one thing which is leading to a lot of debate on social media of you being wife to men who are masculine toxic, you know. People talk that, but at the same time, as you defined, you know, even Ranbir Kapoor, if you see in Animal, he respects the wife a lot. Like, she really, like, tears apart, you know, whenever she gets to know a certain thing, and, you know, she is aggressive where she has to be. Even in Pushpa, like, after a point, it's, you know, her ilaka in a way where he has to respect. But at the same time, there is, again, as I said, like a section of people who feels that, you know, you're kind of allowing the toxic masculinity. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, my thoughts on these are, ek to, these are films that we're doing, and these are films to sort of Pushpa and Animal, like the numbers speak for themselves. People have come and watched the film, of course, have an opinion, don't have an opinion, come and enjoy, it's on them. At the same time, like, if you get into the depth of it, if you remember, Ranvijay comes and tells Geetanjali that the whole situation of, okay, I was with another woman when, you know, the last few weeks. If a man disrespected his woman, there's no necessity of him coming and telling that. She would have been on a blind. Right? She wouldn't have known. She would have, of course, suspected something, but like anyone can do anything, and it's not necessarily that we'll be aware of it. But he had the respect enough to come and address this at home, because for him, Geetanjali is his wife. That's the love and respect he has for her. Of course, what the reaction was, how she perceived it, not perceived it, what it was a different showcase. At the same time, in Pushpa, like, Pushpa tells the CM that It tells the going to be CM that Shivali is my wife, and whatever she does, I will listen, and only that I'll listen. And I'll show the world how. That's the love and respect Pushpa has for Shivali.
Yeah.
So here, no matter these men going and killing people out there and everything, when they come home, they still love and respect their like wife as much, like or more. Like the world is revolving around the love and respect. She's the anchor for these two people. Like these wives are their anchors. So I think that is the beauty of it, and that's what I see. That's what like had drawn me to doing these characters. I'm like, why aren't you seeing the respect that he's given? And I'm the like the wife for all like those husbands, you know, like every husband and wife, if they're like this now, I think it's a beautiful home to be in. And later on, of course, their experiences, their whatever they do in life is a different thing. And no one today is like killing people and getting away with it. The law and order is going to, but this is cinema, bro. Like,
True.
Enjoy the cinema.
You have been introduced as the girlfriend
Oh,
by Vijay Deverakonda.
Yeah.
Tell us about that movie, you know, and what exactly it is, how it revolves around.
The girlfriend is, it's very interesting that you asked me this question right after asking me the previous question. But I can't reveal a lot about it. You will understand why after watching the film. But it's a very, very interesting and important story to be told for young girls and boys out there.
Okay.
So it's very exciting. It's very special. It's my first baby project. So I'm really, really excited about it. But I hope everything goes well. And yeah.
From, you know, in the earlier stages, as you reveal of, you know, facing rejections to coming to the girlfriend, you know, having your own baby project, you have come a long way, Rashmika, if you count into it. You know, being the face of, you know, Time's fresh face at one point of time, you know, making, you know, a lead, a way for yourself to coming this way. How you unfold your journey and what you have to say about it?
It's been absolutely fascinating. I can't, now that you put it, I'm just going back in time. There was this like time where I didn't even know if I'd make it, and today I'm having this opportunity where the producer and the director have entrusted one film on me, and another film had come to me which they wanted me to be the lead, and I was in fact telling them that, you know, why don't you just wait and see how this goes and see if you want to invest your time, effort and money on me. And they just told me that, no, it's okay. We want to anyways do that for you. We want you to say the story. So we don't want to wait till another film, you know, does its numbers and then come back to you. We want you. That's it, bottom line.
Yeah.
So come to, like, after all of this coming to that position, it feels like I've got there. I did it. You know, I finally feel like I'm there. Now I'm seeing the love, I'm seeing the reviews, I'm seeing the immense attention and everything pouring in today. And I feel like I've finally made it.
Well, Vijay Deverakonda claims that, you know, you are his lucky charm. What do you think about him, you know?
As in clarification on that, I think he said,
lucky charm for a lot of, you know, actors who have worked with you.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he said that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, see, I feel like it's a team effort always. And I've been able to deliver these films, these numbers as a team. It's not just me always. But I know that tomorrow when I'm involved in the film, I'm someone who can bring a lot onto the table. I'm someone who can sort of give a 200% for each and every living, breathing moment in the film. I know I can do that. I know I can bring a lot onto the table, and I know how much I deliver when I'm a part of a film. So I think it's a compliment. I'm so grateful that he said that, because he's someone who's been seeing me very closely for the last 8 years. And today, एक तो I felt really nice when he said that, and secondly, it's all our hard work that people are seeing today. So I'm really grateful, man. That's all I can say.
And before I let you go, of course, like only two questions for you. The first one being, you're working with an actor because of whom I joined, the media world, which is Salman Khan.
Salman Sir.
Working in Sikandar with him, how excited are you? And there's a lot of tight security right now while you're shooting. You shot in Hyderabad. How was it overall for you?
It's been an absolute honor to share the screen with Sir, and personally, it's been like a picnic. I enjoy shooting with Sir. I think he is a very funny man, and I feel like he also is such an intelligent man, and exactly why he's one of the living legends that we have today. And yeah, I'm really grateful that I've come so far in my career that I'm today working with Salman Khan. Yeah.
You are the Rashmika, not Rashmika. You have a lot of good projects, in your kitty right now. You're working with also Vicky Kaushal in Java, and you have like 7-8 films lined up. Tell us something about it. What are your upcoming projects, where you want to focus on, and what is your priority right now in terms of work?
Java, I must tell you, is like a very, very, very special film for me, because it's talking about like Sambhaji and Yesubai and like his life and everything, and he is Java. Like, I don't want to reveal too much, or I don't know if I can talk more about the film. Of course, we're going to be starting to promote in some time, and we will be talking a lot about the film, but it's come out so well, and it's so well done. Lakshman Sir has killed it, and I am a huge fan of like Lakshman Sir's work, and I hope I get to do many films with him. So that is coming out immediately after. And of course there's Sikandar, there's Kubera that I did with Dhanush Sir, there's Girlfriend, and I'm going to be starting shoot with Thama very, very soon. So that's a very exciting project as well.
Thank you so much, Rashmika, for your lovely time, and all the very best. Looking forward to see more of your work, and looking to see you glow like this always with your good skincare routine.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.